Alright, here's a little update of our game here. We got level ready, and I've created a round manager that will handle all the rounds advancing. So inside inside the round manager here, we have different round states, and these states determine where you are in the round. So the intermission is right before the match happens. We have a countdown counter, and a round in progress is everything that's happened in there. They go through a little bit of setup first, and then start their state. Um, if we look down, we have our. This is where we set up our rounds. So I created a round list, and you can add as many rounds as you want. The changes you can make are the conditions for when the round ends, and currently I only have enemy death count. Time-based will be, I'll work on that. Um, for every round that you finished, you're given a choice of a weapon reward, item reward. Let's see, enemy count would be how many enemies you want to spawn in, and round time would be if you were in this time-based state. Level music, so we can add any type of level music you want. You just drag it and drop it over. There's our weapons list that we can expand on once the round loads. You can grab from that list. Spawners, so every time you load up the level, it does a check to see how many item spawners are out there, and assemblers. Assemblers are what instantiate the enemies for us currently. So if we click play here, see the countdown timer and the round number displayed. Right now no enemies will be spawned. And now they're coming one. I set it to 2 currently, so there should be another enemy coming somewhere. Stronger. Alright, so there's the weapon that we were given right here. We pick it up, switch between it. It's a weapon that is close ranged. So here's somebody coming. I set this round to 2 enemies as well. So we'll try this weapon. You gotta be close to him to hit. Well, that other guy's coming. I hear him. He's a slow guy, so he'll take his time. We have item spawners that will spawn an item every 20 seconds, and that can be changed through the round manager, which has a reference to each of these spawners and the assemblers. So where is this other guy? He's taking his time. Normally, if your player only has 10 health, this takes 10 health right away, so you'd be dead just with one hit. I've set it so it just switches back to 10, so just for testing purposes. There's round 3, so if we just pause out of this, we can see that it detects automatically how many assemblers are there. So I put code in for that, and I put code in to grab the item spawners, because I want in between each round to stop them, to set them to set their active state to false, right? So that happens. So as I was saying, for the rounds, you have you can I can drag any weapon I want. I can drag this one over. Okay, he will get that now. Item reward. We stick to our prefabs here. Go to a crafting one. So any of these here. So let's click back over to our round manager, which is down here. Okay. We'll say we'll give them a circuit at that time. We'll give them a CPU over here. These will be implemented later. You're gonna collect them and be able to craft things with them. So that's the plan anyway. Other than that, I think we have let's see, my sound manager that handles the music. Inventory manager. Right now we'll have two items in there because I picked up two during the match, right? And right now that just collects that information and we'll use it later. Spawners, assemblers. The assemblers, what you have here is your basic list, and you throw in which enemies you want to spawn, and it instantiates them randomly in that list, right? And you can see that I can access different spawn points. Again, it's a different array, so you take different spawn points and it randomizes it. Spawned enemies. So chase distance global. So what this does is normally enemies are spawned in with their own individual chase distance. So when you get within a range, it'll come after you within that range. That's the logic behind it. But what this does is on the fly, if once it instantiates it, because it's controlling it now, it sets its chase distance to global just to come after you, no matter how far you, well, within 1,000 units. So that's that. Item managers or item spawners. So what this is doing, so spawnable items, there's a list in there that I can select whatever I want. So I can make this as big as I want, and it's going to randomly select one of these, right? I currently have the spawn cooldown to 5 seconds. It's just a variable for the timer. This whole item in position thing uses this spear casting thing where it's gonna detect if something isn't within range, right? What it does is it detects everything within range, right? It even detects itself from what I'm seeing here, and the floor. Well, we don't care about that, but there's an if statement in there saying that if it is of class item, right, one of these, then it's not gonna spawn. It says its item in position is true, and then the logic states that don't spawn another one until the player has picked it up, right? And that's pretty much all for that. Oh, what else have I got done here? I think that's pretty much it. So the batteries, I want to be able to refill your battery, because currently right now, if you once the round starts, you'll see your battery up here in the top corner, right? Every time you shoot or hit an enemy or use one of the equipments like the shield pack or rocket launcher, it's going to use battery. That's the basis of what this is all about. You're to manage not only your durability, but your battery as well, right? So that's what this is. So once this goes to 0, you'll see it can't do anything. Like I can move around, which even that can't change. But the weapons, I'm pushing the button right now, but you see the saw is not moving because you have no more power for it, right? So, that's it. All right.